Welcome back to Comic Talk. Today we are talking about the It prequel. But before we get into that, make sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, linked in the description below at talk.comic. And make sure to watch my video, my top 10 characters who can defeat Pennywise. Make sure to watch that video, linked in the description below. But now we got that out of the way. Whew. All right, let's talk about this prequel stuff, man. Let's talk about it. It prequel via Andy Muschietti and Barbara Muschiett's Instagram, saying that they're going to be working on It prequel to the 2017 and 2019 It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 movies. And Andy Muschietti and Barbara Muschietti, if you don't know, those Andy Muschietti directed it. I think Barbara produced it or helped direct it as well. But yeah, they directed and produced both movies. And of course, if they're gonna do a prequel on it, they're gonna have their hands in it. They're producing it. It's gonna be called Welcome to Derry. So I think it's gonna be 27 years before the Chapter 1 It movie, and it's going to be a series on HBO Max. I don't know if it's concrete, but I think they're promoting it, so I'm pretty sure it's concrete. And from the Variety article, I'll link that in the description below as well if you want to read that. HBO Max is going to be doing a whole bunch of shows that are connected to the movies, just like, Marvel's doing with Disney Plus, like Moon Knight and Scarlet Witch. They're gonna be, they're all connected to the movies, and this HBO Max is doing the same thing. Where like the Penguin, they're gonna do a Penguin show, which is gonna be with Colin Farrell, is gonna be connected to the Batman movie, and this prequel show is gonna be connected to the It movie. So news on that, which I think is pretty cool, and not just comic book movies, gonna be like horror movies and other HBO Warner Brothers properties, basically. So I think that's pretty cool that they're doing that. But my thoughts on the prequel, I think that this is a great opportunity to answer some unanswered questions that the movie did not answer. Well, unanswered questions like, where did it come from? Where did Pennywise come? If you didn't read the books, you might not know where he came from, that he's an alien, that he's from another universe, and you might not know about Maturin, the turtle. And I think that all these questions are going to be answered in the prequel. I'm not saying that I have an inside scoop. I wish I did. Give me the inside scoop, please. Come on. That would be really cool, but I don't have the inside scoop. I'm just speculating on what might be in the prequel show and why they're doing it. And I think this is a really good opportunity for it to be more of a horror, focus more on the horror instead of the comedy in this prequel show. And Andy Muschietti is going to be directing the first episode and producing all the rest of the other episodes. So he's going to have a hand in all the episodes, I'm pretty sure, because, it's based on his thing. And I'm pretty sure Stephen King's going to have a hand in it as well. But yeah, so I think there's going to be a lot more focus on the horror, and better for the horror genre, because we do not know what's going to happen in the show like we do in the movie, because if you read the book, about the Losers Club, about the 27 years later or 30 years later, what they're going to do. It turns into a spider at the end. But this, we don't know what he's turning into. We don't know who he's going up against. We don't know a lot of stuff about it, and I think that's what makes it a lot more scarier, like when you don't know who the monster is and their background and all that stuff. Like the Joker and Batman. I always bring it back to Batman, I know. I never said about Batman, and I never will. Okay. But yeah, I'm excited for this. Chapter 1 really brought me into the horror genre. I never really watched horror movies because I was never into them, but I think this movie really brought me into the horror genre and opened my eyes to a lot of other horror movies and TV shows and just other horror stuff in general. And it just brought me to writing a story. I'm writing a story right now, and I think this played a big part in it, and it just has a really big part in my life, you know, and stuff like that. And this is really one of those properties where I really went deep. I researched all the stuff, you know, I researched from the book. I researched like, oh, is it in other books and stuff? And this is a really big property for me, and probably my favorite horror movie of all time for me. I know there's probably better ones, but just for me, probably my favorite, and just the first that just brought me into this horror genre in and of itself. But those are my thoughts on the prequel. I think it's going to be great. Again, it's going to answer a lot of unanswered questions. But let me know what you guys think of this announcement. Do you guys hate it? Do you guys love it? Are you guys excited? Are you guys like, I don't want a prequel show? Let me know in the comment sections below. What do you guys think of this prequel announcement for it on HBO Max? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think? And make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Again, follow me on TikTok, Instagram at talk.comic as well. I'll link that in the description below. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next week.